Okay, this is a no-brainer. It's not even close, to be honest. This is honestly like I'm tired of getting disrespected. This is just like so bad. I mean, this is how it went, bro. So in 2016, he held rank one for 1 year. And that was only because me and Turtle quit. Turtle went to jail, and then I was a trick shotter feeder because there was like literally no competition left. So you can even go on my channel to see all the clips from 2016. So um, that is one reason I held rank one longer than him. And the second reason was because he didn't really play much competition, and when he did, like he got smacked. I mean, like he literally never beat Acura, and he he'll tell you guys that he went back and forth with Turtle, but like everyone who has a brain knows he didn't, and like they're all just like his fanboys with a lovely shit, but that's a different story, and like everybody knows that like I'm just superior, bro. There's not much to say. I mean, like you guys want the actual facts? This is how it goes, bro. So basically, me and Cobra are like pretty much even in traps as far as consistency. Like we both hit tens in our prime, like pretty consistent. But he only hit new gen because in 2016 it was not banned and the kills went to 20. That's how it was on Xbox. And anyone with a brain will tell you that. And that guy, Aspire that you see on the bottom of the screenshots, that guy is Cobra's leader in the like clan that he was in 2016. It's called Aced. So he is not biased at all. He recruited Cobra because he thought he had a little bit of a shot, but he is not biased at all. He knew that Cobra had no ground game. You can see that in the screenshot. And of course, like Pablo and Erratic will ride him because they didn't like how I played. But it's like you could do whatever you want to win. Turtle, all right, that I'll get into the list when you tell me. But Turtle even admits that I was better and Acura was better. So that's another reason. I mean, you can't like not tell me that it was close, bro. Like Cobra's a new gen. He started in 2015. It's just not close, bro. Like you PS3 players will believe it because there's no proof of backing it up. But I mean, I got the screenshots. You can see in it, and I don't think he ever beat Pipe either. So he never beat Pipe and Acura, which were probably like top five all time. I'll say Pipe is top five all time, to be honest, on Xbox. Like he's just there, bro. Okay, this is all another no-brainer. This obviously goes to Pipe. I mean, he beat everybody in the community more times than he beat him besides Turtle, including me. I'll admit that. And there was actually a time that Pipe will tell you this. There was a time where I had more wins on him, but we played a 8-game series on his host or my host or whatever. And he beat me like 6 times in a row. I'll admit Pipe's better than me. I mean, he basically just fucked me up in traps, but I mean, I edged him out in ground game, but the traps were just on a whole nother level. I mean, Pipes honestly, like he's one of the goats. Like there's no question there. But Pitbull, like he was not like all that. I mean, he gave me a challenge, but I mean, as you can see in the screenshot, I have witnesses that saw me put him in a body bag. I mean, he posted my first 4F game, and basically he beat me by 5 kills, and that was the only one he got on me without tomahawking. So yeah, you can see it. Exon is easily one of the best. He's top three. There's PS3 players that came to comp that were old gens. One of them was N1 Clutch. He was in KG with Gambit, and he basically says that Gambit, Dementor, and Turnoffs, and Exon, all the fastest shots that he has ever seen, and that's coming from Xbox and PS3. But Exon has the fastest shot you will ever see, and he is not number one simply because of his IQ. When it comes to IQ, he doesn't know what he's doing. He runs out in the middle of the map. He plays OBJ, but he doesn't know like where to check or how to hold spawns or any of that. But he's a comp player, not a 1v1er, but he knows how to 1v1. He beat Cobra 8 times in a row, and he was scared to play him in a tournament that I hosted. Like he never hopped on while Exxon was waiting. That's what I mean. And that's basically just, I don't know. He is a good shot, but I don't know. I will say about Exon is like he's a new gen that came in 2018, but he is one of the more known players in the community just because of how good he is. I mean, he can 1v1 a little bit. He's obviously one of the best players in comp, and you see it on PS3. He's on PS3. His gamer tag, his PSN is Zybka_X, and we made a team over there that were undefeated against Xeon. Yeah, y'all will see that video in a sec, but yeah, he's Zypka_X. You see him in your lobby going 50 positive over there. I mean, he's just like really good. You'll see it. 1v1ers, this is honestly pretty easy for me. Um, I honestly, the last guy I'm gonna say honestly gets disrespected way too much. So this is how it went. I'm gonna go with Turtle's list. Turtle's list was Turtle, Acura, me, Cobra, and Praxi. But instead of Praxi, he only put Praxi because they were like best friends. Instead of Praxi, it goes to Demonic or Galaxy. Demonic or Galaxy, he went by both. And the reason why is because he's the only person in 2015-16 I saw beat Turtle as much as he did. Cobra, nobody could do it. I mean, he was just like hitting almost the same traps as him. His ground game was slightly worse, but he was there, bro. But this was in 2015-16, like I said, New Gen was not banned, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go with Turtle, me, Acura. I'll switch me and Acura because I. So my list is gonna be Turtle, me, Acura, Cobra, and Demonic. And I only put myself above Acura because I beat him for post, and he's never beat me. So that's pretty much it. I mean, you can make an argument Acura is better than me, and if you say Acura is better than me, I won't get mad because you can make an argument for it. I mean, he was one of the best, but yeah, that's the most accurate, non-biased list, and I can provide screenshots if this video gets hate that proves it, because UPS3 players will obviously like believe anything because there's no proof. But yeah, this is it. Number one on PS3 that I've seen. This is how my opinion gets influenced by all the PS3 players that came over said that when they played Vocals, zWocals was the number one, or zArrogant, or one of them. I forgot, but it was one of them. But from what I've seen with my own eyes, I'll say zRedbull is number one, and you can make an argument for Pipe, but I just seen zRedbull hit so many different shots. I mean, he has ground game, never misses anything. He performs under pressure. You see in the tournaments, he's still hitting consistent tens. I mean, I just watched a video of him 3-0ing Pipe in a series, and that was honestly like something that I couldn't do, obviously, because Pipe was better than me. But I'll definitely say it's zRedbull, like not by a lot. I saw like all of you guys talk about LC, but I've never seen him play, so I'll say zRedbull. The more known PS3 players that I am better than are literally when I think it was Vectors or you that came out with a tier list. I went and did my research on almost every single one of those players in tier A and tier S. And honestly, by the looks of it, only Red Bull, Pipe, obviously, that LC kid that you played for the series, and probably that Psych Force kid. Not because he would beat me legit. That motherfucker would camp, and I would just give him the win. I don't have that patience. But listen, this is the reason. Game series to 3. You play one map on firing range. I play one map on Nuketown. I have more of a chance of beating you on Nuketown than firing range. I think it's widely considered that Xbox players have better ground game. I mean, even PS3 players will admit that. So I'll say everybody besides those 3 people I think I said. And if that man, if Pablo can beat Vectors and Kirby is for sure better than him, like he said or something, then I'm just smacking them because Pablo never beat me off my host. I beat Pablo 4 posts, 1 on my host and 2 on the UK. He's from the UK, by the way. We played 1 on my host, 1 on his, and then 1 on Jetter. He's from the UK, and that video is unlisted right now because me and him are cool. But yeah, if Pablo's better than him, then I would smack him. Like that's no question. The fastest shot from both sides. Honestly, I do not know when Gambit's prime was, but there's 2013-14 videos of clan matches and with KG and Test, and honestly, I got to give it to Exon. But I will say that Gambit is the best player from both sides because that motherfucker played smart. And I seen the screenshots of him going 50 paws against turnoffs and everybody. I mean, that's just crazy. But I honestly think it could go either way because there's no sway on PS3. I mean, I'm on PS3 now. You can add me. I'm Jetter_X, and you could play my team. But there's no sway on PS3. I think it's a lot faster. So the only way to test is if they both play on PS3 and they both play it on Xbox. That's the only way.